Alright, what is up, guys? Action Figure Addict 112 here, and welcome to episode 4 of the Asylum podcast. This one was shot in August, is when we did this one, so this was a week after we shot our discussion with Strident, and this was actually 2 days after Chadwick Boseman passed away. So you'll hear our frustrations in this one, because I was trying to find the Vibranium Panther that you're going to see in the thumbnail for this podcast episode. I've been trying to find him. I saw him one time, I think, at Walgreens, and I didn't get him because he was. I don't think I had enough money at the time. And then when I went back, he was gone. And so I didn't think about getting him for the longest time, but since I was really big on getting, hero figures at the time, I wanted Chadwick Boseman on my shelf because, I really loved him in Civil War, in the solo Black Panther film, in Infinity War, and even in Endgame for the brief period that he was in there. And so when he passed away, I was more driven to get this figure in my collection. And at the time he was going for like 100. He was going for like 60, 70, 80, $100. I was like, are you fucking serious right now? Like some of the sealed ones were going for like 100 plus. I was like, are y'all fucking serious right now? Like, this man literally just passed away like 2 days ago, and you're already taking advantage of this man's passing just so that you can make a profit and scalp the hell out of a figure with his likeness. Like, it's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels, and the shit is still going on now. Luckily, the figures are a little bit easier to get now loose, but it's still going on, and it's still ridiculous. So we ranted about that, we ranted about other stuff, but this is episode 4, the Rant Trifecta, and hopefully you guys enjoy. And I also just shot my Series 2 overview of the AEW Unrivaled collection figures this morning, so that should be going up this week, as well as this video here. So with that being said, rest in peace to the king, T'Challa, and that's it for me. Okay, we are recording. We are back for another episode. The last episode that we did, we sat down with the legendary, one and only fighter of mediocrity on YouTube, Strident, and that was a fun recording. I was under the gun a little bit because you all came after me about my love for Harley. But it's okay. It was cool to talk DC fandom with Strident, since he's knowledgeable about that stuff. Um, but it's been hasn't been the best of weeks as we are recording this. About 2 days ago, depending on whenever this gets up, on August 28th, we lost the king of Wakanda, and I'm very saddened. Very saddened about that.
That was kind of like just a surreal moment, like, because you guys know Tyrone Magnus, right?
Yes.
Because he had made a video a long time ago when Chadwick Boseman came on. He did a live video and he was looking very skinny then, and he is like knew something was wrong with him, and a lot of people was like asking that because he was looking really. If you go back and look at him, you can tell right there that he was there. It was whatever the chemo and all that was taking its toll on him because he was looking really skinny, and everybody kept saying that he just lost weight for a role. That was the answer to that. That's what everybody kept saying, but we just found out that that wasn't true. So
Yeah. As we were watching him kick ass as T'Challa, he was battling stage 3 colon cancer, which had advanced to stage 4. Which, if you know anything about cancer, stage 4 is basically, your, it's kind of your last, you know, moment, I guess, to, enjoy life while you still can before it kills you. But you know what? At least this right here, I was talking to my coworker the other day because he's a huge comic book person, and he was shocked that he passed away too. But yeah, we were talking and saying that, what I mean, people want to complain about, the little things in life. This man did like four straight movies, did his own stunts, and was, fighting cancer on the sidelines, and we never heard him complain about a single thing because, he enjoyed what he was doing. So I mean, it just goes to show that, you never know what's going on with other people, what they're going through, or, what battles they're fighting. So, just be kind to each other for real. um and to all those people that, that were making fun of him for, being skinnier than what he usually was. um the tongue is a powerful weapon, and this is not the best way to use it. So, you know, hopefully this is a lesson learned to those individuals that decided to, you know, talk negatively about him regarding his, his weight loss. Um, but yeah, I'm still really, really shocked about that. I popped on Disney Plus and I watched Civil War in his tribute. I was gonna watch Black Panther, but I had I had work the next day, so it was like, I'll just watch Civil War. Yeah, just really saddened about that. And then now, if you didn't jump on any of the Black Panther figures while they were out, people are just straight scalping these figures like crazy. It is insane. I
Yes, that's terrible.
It
But
is. It's
you know,
like
we
the man just
this is
passed
something
away,
to
and
expect, huh?
you're just out here, scalping a toy that looks like him. Like
Yeah,
it's just,
opportunist.
yeah. I mean, I went on eBay and I was gonna get one sealed with the back piece, even though I didn't want to. I wanted the vibranium uh, suit from the M'Baku wave because that's the one Panther figure they've done so far that has the best articulation and has the right likeness to Chadwick Boseman in the face. And it was only 25, so I figured I was gonna get it. And as soon as I clicked on it, it had sold out. And then I was like, okay, let me just check. And then I'm checking, and for some reason,
people are selling the Civil War Black Panther loose for 99.99. I was like, there's no,
What?
like, this has to be a
What?
fucking joke. Yo, you go on eBay right now. That's what's going on. I'm like, really? This man just passed away, and you're out here trying to fuck people that are trying to get, a Panther figure in their collection, just to either pay tribute or, whatever. And it's like, really? Like, you people are that petty that you gotta jump to these ridiculous ass prices? Like, really? Like $50 for a Marvel Legends figure? Like, they're $20 in the store. Like, why are we going from 20 to 50? It's just, oh my God, man. Like, it's the stuff like this that just makes me hate people. Like, it's not all people. It's just people that do this shit right here. It just annoys me. It's
For
just
the people
like,
that listen, for the people that listen, when I say don't support scalpers, this is what I'm trying to stop. This kind of madness. You know, this makes collecting uh, uh makes collectors look stupid. This makes collecting hard and everything. Oh,
Yeah, it does. And we, you know what, we we in for a fight when it comes into this because it has a lot of people that just don't care and they will buy anyway. And we have prominent YouTubers that do this, so it's not going to end anytime soon. Once there's a, as you say, 112 supply and
right
demand.
there. Look, right there. Just scroll down. 53.99 for it sealed. And that's the one from the Okoye wave. I might need to watch this one here. It's in an auction right now. It's at a 99-cent bid. I'm gonna watch it, see how high that shoots up. So it's gotten somewhat better. Okay, don't believe us? Okay, here's another listing. Black Panther Marvel Legends and Baku Bath. And this is the one that's in the regular suit. There's no vibranium. 119.99 or best offer. Like 62.95. $55. And that's loose. Loose with no extra head. $55 loose and you actually get a head. $110. Like this needs to stop. This needs to Right now I'm looking at a new listing that was just put up and it's already at $91 with 12 bids. Like you these are the people that ruin this hobby for us. Like the fact that you're jumping on this shit is ridiculous because had you just waited, given it a couple of months even, they would drop down in price. I guarantee you. Like the fact that you're letting these people just make a quick buck on a man that just passed away on toys. Toys. It's just
And
ridiculous.
you know what? I wouldn't give the consumers the blame alone. As well, you also have to pass the blame on the people that producing these things and
but
the stores that
has
have them for sale.
yeah, Hasbro
So
ain't off
the
the
blame has to go right or wrong because
yeah Hasbro ain't off the hook either. Yeah,
yeah, because it not even has really talk about. We always have to go back to NECA. You
yeah.
guys are not supplying enough action figures, and you guys sitting on a gold mine. A gold mine, sorry. So you need to produce more figures. I mean, if you guys look at how the Toy Biz used to make these Marvel Legends, up to this day, you're getting Marvel Legends in the package. Why is that?
Yeah,
And the amount of people that have certain Marvel Legends and using it for customs is because they produce enough. They overproduce. And that is what these toy companies have to do today. It's almost like everything now is an exclusive. They're hyping up everybody to get it, and you're not making enough. So this will happen. Look at the Super Shredder, right? The Super Shredder
yeah,
last week when we were speaking with to Strident, it was over $100 for one. Now, because NECA doing the smart thing and they're allowing people to order it in a 1 week window, the prices drop a little bit. That's not supposed to be happening. These things supposed to be ready in stores. It's supposed to be ready in stores. I know even from the US and I frustrated. So fallace for you guys. It's dumb.
straight up.
Yeah.
It's
Just
ridiculous.
Yeah,
After that, I said the other day. Well, we've been saying it. This feels like a job now. This should be feeling like a job. I shouldn't have to waking up like at 7 o'clock in the morning trying to get a toy.
yeah. And as
yeah,
you
That's
guys just now said, these idiots capitalizing on a man's death. I mean, come on. Come on, man. I mean, seriously. Anyway, rest in peace, King.
it's definitely.
It upsets him.
It is upsetting because, we are actual, comic book people. We read the comics, we watch the movies. You know what I mean? You have no idea what this man did just by just taking the role of the Black Panther. He's inspired millions of people from all different ethnicities.
Exactly. And you know what else, 112? You know what made me admire that man even more? Since 2016, he got diagnosed with this thing. And you never heard a thing. He went through all his movies, and we're not even talking about the MCU movies, the other movies he acted in too.
Yep.
And he
He
never
didn't
said anything.
never
He held it
complain.
in his stride. Yeah,
That man is the definition of a real superhero. Like out of the costume, like real life superhero. Um, so yeah, hopefully Hasbro will decide to do another one because it seems like they never did an end game, like a proper end game wave, or at least had given us a second end game wave.
yeah. I didn't even see that. The first one. Well, yeah. Well, the one with that builder, the what that
The Thor,
what we call, yeah, that Thor, the builder, whatever. What the version I didn't like. What's the,
the fat one.
but yeah, I didn't even see that in the store. I never saw that wave in stores. Uh, yeah, the Lebowski Thor. That's what they
the
call him.
big,
Yeah, I never saw that wave before.
big
Yeah,
Lebowski Thor.
Lebowski.
Man. I think I had to go to. I had to go to there's a shop not too far from here, and they sell movies and video games and um, pops and all that type of stuff called Movie Trading Co. And I went in there um, one day to look at the movies, and I saw they had that Weave and Strident needed that Vision, so I just grabbed him the. That was the only one that I got from that Weave. I never saw that Weave anywhere else. But I wasn't real interested in that wave. But they definitely need to do um, more endgame figures because there's no way in hell I'm paying 90 plus for a Captain Marvel in that costume. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So Hasbro, you need to get your shit together. Start putting out more MCU figures. because now we definitely need another Black Panther. We need another Okoye. That's not a Build-A-Figure, an actual figure put together fully. Um, we need, uh, well, no, we already got a Wasp, so I don't really think we need a Wasp. Um, we never got a Wing from Doctor Strange. We never got any of, um, well, I don't think his costume didn't really change in Endgame, did it, for Doctor Strange? It was mostly the same thing.
Not that much. Not that much. It didn't change. Not that much.
Oh, okay. Um, so I mean, I guess they could technically do that. I don't really think they need to. Um, but they do need to give us the rest of the people that we saw in um, Endgame from the different portals. Because yeah, it is at the moment that we are doing this discussion, um, it is just really hard to find Black Panther figures, and that's not even including Marvel Legends. We're talking Marvel Legends, the figure arts ones are shooting up in price. The Civil War one, the I think the Infinity War one, and the Tamashi Web exclusive, whatever it was, where you actually got the unmasked head with the vibranium, the purple in the suit. Um, and now the Mafex one is hard to find too. It seems like the Mezco one isn't that hard to find because I don't think people really jumped on that. But I saw Hobby Link Japan had it, and I kept trying to add it to my cart, even though it still showed one in stock. It just wouldn't add it for me. Um, so I don't know what was up with that. And then BBTS wants like $94 for it. I was like, you are not gonna get me to pay no $94 for no Mayfix figure. You can miss me with that. Um, I mean, hopefully this shit passes because this is just ridiculous that people are paying 30, 40, 50, $120 for what's essentially a $20 figure. That should never happen.
Yep.
Like you guys need to be smarter than that. Like if you have patient problems that bad, then maybe collecting isn't your thing. Because I mean, patience pays off, and I can actually say I have proof of this. Um, you know, Zorpox practices what he preaches. He says patience, he has patience. He lives outside the US, which makes collecting for him even harder than it
Yeah.
is for us in the US. And,
Yep.
whatever figures he's looking for, he just has patience because he knows eventually he'll get them. I mean, I
Yep,
can't tell
yep,
you
yeah.
I can't tell you how many months I've been trying to find this Cara Dune figure. And for some particular reason, today when I walked into Target, she was sitting right there, looking good in the package. I might add Gina Carano looking good, even in plastic form. Um, but but yeah, I mean, I've been waiting so long, but you didn't see me jumping on eBay paying 30, 40, 50 for her. I had her pre-ordered on BBTS, waiting patiently. Um, but
There's
now,
there's that's another problem. The online stores is another
oh
big
yeah,
problem.
I
Not
think
big, but they're becoming a problem. They're
I
becoming
think
a problem.
I think this recording I'm gonna probably have it titled the Trifecta Rant, the Rant Trifecta. Um, but I mean, this is just us frustrating, venting our frustration on this hobby that we decided to get in. It's just
And
so
it's not only like, a hobby we decided to get in, and it's something we love. I mean, everybody had toys when they were younger, right?
yep,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so this is something we love doing, you know?
yep,
It's something we love. It just a bit harder. And it's the weird thing. When you were younger, you had to depend on your parents buying you the action figures. Now you have the money to buy your own action figures. It's more difficult
Yeah,
now.
that, that's the crazy part. Yeah. When I was younger, I had to rely on mom and dad. Now that I have the money, figures I want to get, why is it so hard for me to get them?
Yeah. And then the type of prices they want to charge to, because I being honest, this is just my opinion, guys, but I don't think any Mayfix or SH figure arts should be over $60.
yep.
They really should.
It
They really
definitely
should.
shouldn't. Definitely should not. Um, and it's weird that we got our rant on, and we're not even talking about the McFarlane stuff.
Uh,
Uh, I can't. I think that's the one that I'm currently editing right now is the Toy Fair video, and going back and listening to how bad we ranted about the McFarlane stuff. It's pretty funny. I gotta say it is. It was worth it. Um, but I guess we can talk about uh, the most recent Unparalleled Universe podcast, or not podcast, I guess live stream episode that he did. He had,
I didn't. I didn't get to finish that one because when they made the announcement of Chadwick Boseman, I kind of went off, so I didn't go back after they made that announcement and went and started looking up things because it was that's when I was watching it when they got that news, so I
yeah,
won't know after that. So go ahead.
no,
yeah, I didn't
that's
follow through the
understandable.
whole thing either, and I was actually shocked to see it,
Hmm.
to see
Um,
Boog and Jay there, uh,
yeah,
and nothing
so
didn't pop off,
I so I didn't get to finish it either, but I've been slowly trying to get through it, and at one point they were talking about I can't even remember if they were talking about the Sentinel or not. Um, but they were talking about something, and they were like, "Oh yeah, maybe we should raffle it off." And you just see Bug just put this like fake laugh, and then he gets like real serious in the face. I was like, these people did not just straight call
yeah,
this
yeah,
man out.
yeah. They were doing him that like whole, like almost the whole stream. They were like dropping these snarky little remarks concerning the whole raffle thing.
Yeah, I was like, man, like he's your guest, and you're gonna straight do him like that? Like that's some petty shit going on there. That's awful. Like, I'm sorry if for the audience, if you invite people as your guest, don't use it as a way of trying to take shots at them. Like they're your guests. They could have been doing some other shit on a Saturday night, but they decided to come on to your show and talk to you like adults. Um, and so the best thing to do when you're talking with adults is to act like an adult. And you can clearly tell that the adults had left the room, and that, well, I guess two out of the three adults had decided to leave the room. But yeah, he said that. I think, yeah, they were talking about the Sentinel. He said that he bought three of those. That Book had bought three of those. I was like, what? This man put down $300
Yeah, yeah, he
three
did.
times for that. I was
He
like,
did.
oh no.
Yeah, he said it was over $1,000 he spent on these three Sentinels. Now, you know what, right? You're a grown man.
So yeah, I know. It's kind of, you work the hours that you work, your paycheck is your own thing. But I mean $1,000. 1,000.
Yeah, you're a grown man. You could do whatever you want with your money. You could do whatever you want. I have no qualms if you want to spend that amount. It's not like you buying it from scalpers or anything, right? You buying it from Hasbro.
What,
Um,
what what's so frustrating is that I still don't understand the whole Kickstarter model. This is this is my problem with this. It's not that they're doing this Kickstarter program to do this. And you're the biggest toy company on the planet. You don't need to be doing no Kickstarters. You're not Todd McFarlane. You're not Marauders or even smaller companies or up and coming people. You're Hasbro. You've been around since the what? The early 20s?
I want
Early
to
90s?
say they've been around since, no, I want to say they've been around since like the 50s?
Yeah, the 50s, around the
Because
1950s.
that's when they were doing the 12-inch Joes with the soft goods.
Yeah. There's no, you're not a small company to be doing no Kickstarter. That's the really frustrating part with me with this, with the whole HasLab thing. And I don't see how people are not seeing that. This is Hasbro, not, you know, they have the money to put these things out on in stores to produce these things. I don't know who they're fooling. Well, they're fooling a lot of people.
Whoa. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, sorry. So, sorry. I was looking, trying to find the thing that I was looking for that I wanted to talk about, and then I came across something that was kind of cool. Um,
No,
but I'll I'll talk about this first. So I know that that Zorpox had put this in the group chat, but Kaido, you and I, we gotta have a little talk. We need to have a little talk because you are doing something that I need to discuss here. So what we have on the screen here is the Kyoto Amazing Yamaguchi Harley. Now this is not the first release. This is their newer Harley that they're doing, which is exactly the same figure that we just got with new paint and a new faceplate. So my
Yeah.
question is, Kyoto, why are you pulling a Hasbro? Don't pull a Hasbro. Like, I don't understand because I was reading the comments and people were like, "Oh, this looks so good. I want to buy this. Oh man, this is great." I'm like, why do you need to buy this when you can literally just get the first version of it for on Amazon Japan. Like it's still in stock. You can get it on Amazon Japan. You can get it on Hobby Link Japan. You can get it on
Hey,
AmiAmi, I'm sure.
hey,
BBTS.
I did do like the fonts. Hey, hey, is that the
Hey,
color? Is that the front color?
like it
I don't
just
know.
makes no sense. Like this is literally the same stuff that comes with that Revoltech Harley. The only new faceplate is this here with the bubble gum. Like that's it. This comes with the first version. This comes with it. All these hands are the same hands, same skates. Like I don't see what justifies, you know, paying for a whole ass new figure. Like this is ridiculous. Like okay, I could see it if they had sculpted a whole new Harley, had done, the Suicide Squad comic Harley where she has the not the one that they did that looked like the. Hang on, I'll see if I can find it. Uh, oh, I can't spell. Nice. Let's see. That's not what I was looking for. There it is. Where am I looking for it? Like this version here. Had they done this version, I would have been like, okay, it's different. Like, I mean, maybe you could reuse like the head, maybe, but maybe hold on, it's taking a minute to load. Um, there we go. Like they could have easily. I know that's a Bushido statue, but you get the point. They could have done this look. Like they could have did that. They could have done. This might be the same look here. But I mean, if they wanted to do the red and blue color scheme, they could have literally had just sculpted all new stuff and just did the new 52 Suicide Squad Harley. Like, I mean, I don't know why there's a need to be lazy. I mean, I could see if it's been a couple of years and that Revoltech Harley jumped up in price, but we literally just got that figure last year. Like, she came out last year in November, so she hasn't even been out for a whole year yet, and you're already trying to justify just a repaint. Like, if this is the route that Kyoto's going, because they clearly saw that Harley sold, and this is the route that Kyoto's going in, I am gonna be more wary of what I buy from them because, um, yeah, this is not this is not a good sign because I mean they're putting out quality figures. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe what I'm saying makes no sense, but that's how I.
Yeah, sounds good. But hey, just I just want to add this before we move on. I was just watching the whole thing, the whole podcast with Unparalleled Universe, and Boog really looked like he was kind of uncomfortable to be there.
Huh.
Yeah, he just looked out of it to me, and it's like I
I
don't really
mean,
want to
I
be
don't.
here, but I want to show that I could be the bigger person.
I
And
know.
just
What's it called? I mean, he said that him and Jay squashed it out before they had jumped on to this live, but clearly it seems like whatever they squashed out didn't really.
yeah, it it wasn't under the bridge as yet. I hope it will be though. You know. But
Um, like,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll
So
see.
okay, yeah, we'll see. But okay, back to your rant with
With my Harley. So as you can see here, this is the newest Overwatch
you know what,
figure that
you
Figma's
know,
doing, and you can clearly see no parts have been reused
yeah, but
on this diva.
I still find it overcharging for this.
How much is it? Ooh.
I I
Why
find it overcharging for Figma. I don't see the price. I don't really find it justifying the price for that. You're not
that's
Now,
getting the
why
mech.
that's why I
now
have
I'm not.
many Figmas. Lately. I haven't gotten many Figmas lately because
Now
I think
I'm
the
not.
prices are gotten out of hand.
Now I'm not saying that I support these prices,
No,
but
I'm not saying you are, you
um,
know. I just stating, my opinion.
no, 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 I know that, but maybe someone who listens is probably saying, "Oh, you justify the 8,800 yen that they're charging for this, which is
You,
probably like 90
yeah,
something."
112. You know what? No, let not let's not speculate. Let us find out the true price. Get that get the calculator.
Get the calculator out. Okay.
Yeah, get
I
it
think
out.
this is the first time they've actually asked me to get
Yeah,
the calculator out. Usually I do it myself when I'm over here trying to buy import figures, or we shall see. So $83.50. Okay, no Figma is worth $83.50 unless there are exceptions, because there are characters that have armor and stuff like that. That is when I'll justify the 80 if they come with a lot of accessories, and if they're heavily sculpted, um, then maybe it calls for that. But okay, I'm just making sure that that's. But this is not an $83 figure here. This is just more of like a 60 or less
yeah.
figure,
And you know what?
just because it's a skin.
And you
Um,
know what? Anybody justifying the price for this, I would just simply say, Hasbro on a good day will make a $20 figure that looking as good as this. If they really tried, they
yeah.
could do it.
Um, but the reason why I pulled up this figure was to show you that Figma isn't out here just re-releasing that diva that they had released, I think, earlier this year, or maybe it was last year, um, in different colors, and just slapping, you know, 8,800 yen on it and putting it up for pre-order. They sculpted a whole new figure with new parts that haven't been reused and gave it that 8,800 yen price tag, which I don't agree with. But Kyoto, you can clearly do better. I mean, you got me all excited for those My Hero figures, and then you go and do this. That's not good. I don't approve of that. Um, but I didn't. I don't know who this character is, but I saw this popped up on my YouTube, because I follow a YouTube channel by the name of Moonshine Animations, I think is what they're called. Um,
Yeah, of course. I love his stop motion stuff.
yeah, it's cool because what's it called? He kit bashes a lot of the Figma figures and makes his own characters, like Celica and Potato, which is the little small girl and stuff like that. He kit bashes that stuff from existing Figma figures.
You
Like
ever saw the
he
you
made
ever
a huh?
You guys saw the skit with the bread shop
No,
with
I don't think
the
I've seen
skull.
one.
I will send it for you guys later. That one was good.
Um, but yeah, they're a quality channel. They're one of the gems in the action figure community on YouTube. Like I was watching some of the reviews
I really
earlier.
like the figure. I like how it looks. Which don't like the price, but I like the figure.
Yeah, I like these high top shoes. I like these. Yeah, I like my Chuck Taylors. So I mean these are dope. I don't think I've ever seen these shoes on a Figma figure. I just kind of wish I knew who this character was. That way it would justify me adding
They
her.
say
But I mean,
Fate, Fate Apocrypha.
I'm
Strider should know that if he
yeah,
was here.
he probably wouldn't know who this is. But I mean, so the cool thing with the Figma figures is that you could pop this head off, like pop the head off with that neck peg, and use needle nose pliers and just take that joint out, and probably pop on a different Figma head, and you have a whole new character here. So I mean, that is a cool like design. I don't know why she's got like I don't know cat ears. That's what that is. Or those bows? Oh, they're bows. Okay, I thought they were cat ears. Um, I don't know who she is, but I mean, it's a cool looking figure. But yeah, 7,000. That's a yikes. Um, price. Um, oh, so so there's your Kasumi. She's still on here, and she's waiting for you.
How much? She,
I think she was 4,000. I think. I'll have to go back and check. But I remember that when we first brought up Amazon Japan, I showed this figure, and I had no idea who she was, but Moonshine Animations did a stop motion review of her, and she is from a mobile game called Frontline, I think, where it's like anime girls, but they have like guns and stuff, and they're all in different weapon classes, and that's what she is. And I think her name is UMP 45, I think is what it is. But I liked that review because they did something I haven't seen any other uh, reviewers that review figures, at least that come with, guns do, where they get like real in depth with that stuff. Like he broke down, or I guess she broke down because they have, I think it's a male and a female that do the channel, I think, because the female does the voices for the characters. But she pretty much broke down, that it's a what kind of gun it is, what the different um, firing um, settings are on the gun, the different magazine capacities for it, broke down, you know, the different parts that are on here, like the grip, the silencer, the scope, the fact that this folds up. I was like, wow, I don't think I've seen um, a reviewer that has broken down, you know, guns like that. Usually they'll just say, this is a nice looking gun instead of, informing people, that this is a particular like this is an existing gun, you know, the classifications and all of that. So I don't know why it seems like she shot up in price. Probably because it's from a okay, that explains why. Because it's not sold through Amazon Japan. It's just sold through the different third party seller. Yeah, I'm glad that I was able to find out who this character was. So, you learn new things every day, and I didn't know that. So I think this is kind of cool because McFarlane is doing the Call of Duty stuff, but it seems like Figma got the license to do these now, which means you're gonna get way more posable um, characters. So that's kind of cool if you're wanting more articulated figures. I'm not a fan of this price though, but if we go to the calculator, we'll see exactly how much this is. So $87.06. Plus you got to take in that shipping. Um,
Yeah,
I'm
but
not seeing I'm not seeing anything about hands or anything like that. So don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see as more comes out if it's worth that price. Probably not, but
yeah, when I was getting Figmas, they were at the time they were the most I would pay was $50. Think the one I did pay a little bit more was what's her name from Kill la Kill because I had just watched that anime and she was a high
oh,
price, but I did get her like at $70 before she had went up. What is her name? I got it right.
that's Ryuko
Maria.
Matoi.
Yeah, I had got her just before she went started going up in price.
Do
So
you have the Sasuke to go with her, or just the Ryuko?
I have her sister. What's her
Oh,
sister?
Sasuke Kiryu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
this is kind of sad that I know the names of these
I
characters.
haven't watched it in a while. But I had the figures right here. So I should know the names, but yeah.
Um, but there you go. There's those. Um,
Potato.
Figma, Mr. Potato Heads. Those are the best in the market right now. Figma's branched out into doing Mr. Potato Heads. I mean, look at the articulation you're getting. You're getting movement in the shoulders and in the feet. And then on this one, you know what? Maybe they put a double ball joint in there so you get movement up here and down here. That is just, they are really evolving the Mr. Potato Head game. Um, oh yeah, I didn't even talk. I wanted to talk about that because I I might have actually spelt the name of that wrong. But someone had pointed me in the direction because I've been wanting a Saitama for a while, and the Figma one is just super expensive now. And so someone had let me know that they actually have third party One Punch Man figures now. Um, and so far, I think they've only done, uh, I think Saitama, and there he is. I definitely spelt that wrong. So they have they have the Genos, and then they have the Saitama, which these are only 55, I think. Um, and my Saitama, I bought him on Friday, and he's coming on Monday. So they shipped really fast. I think it's like 2 to 3 day shipping, and it was free. So I will not complain about that.
That's cool. Oh, what's the company? I may have to.
Uh, Let me see. I'm trying to pull it up, but my computer is being slow, and it's like it's slowly loading it. Slowly loading this. Come on. I think it's Dasin, maybe Dasin. Das In, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, Dustin, they made these Samurai X action figures too, right? The Kenshin. You
Uh,
guys ever saw those?
yeah, there it is. There's the Saitama I bought. Uh, I can't. I'll have to try to look at the exact store I bought it off of. But yeah, he comes with different. Uh, comes with different heads. I think he comes with like four heads. He comes with the actual the supermarket bag, which Figma did not give us. Uh, yeah, there's the Genos. So I mean, you have two options for the Genos. You can get him with the you can get him from Max Factory, or you can get him through this third party. Um, I felt like Zorpox buying those third party Transformers. Uh, felt
That's
dirt,
okay. I still love them.
felt uh, felt dirty because I so bought a no, it's not. I didn't pay that for it. That's just people being stupid on eBay. I'm trying to find more pictures of this figure and I can't. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so some of the faces are like, I don't know, some of them made me laugh because I thought they looked kind of stupid. Like he's kind of got this shocked face. He comes with the coupons too. I forgot to say that. Yeah, he comes with the coupons, the shopping bag. He comes with like two fighting faces, and then he comes with the two um, Saitama faces, where he's got like the kind of beady eyes. But yeah, he comes with the shopping bag. Um, Trying to find the other one because there was a yelling face. Hmm, there it is. Yeah, I mean the faces look good, and it seems like it has like import uh, articulation on it, like something like figure arts, but not quite figure arts. I'm trying to find that. So they do the 1/6 scale figures and they do the 1/12 scale ones too. But it seems like the body that they used for this one is a little bit more closer to the anime than the Figma one is. There he is. Yeah, see, I was trying to find the picture of him with the apron on, because at least with this Genos you get soft goods, so you get the pink apron for when he's cooking for Saitama, and then I think you either get an interchangeable hand that has him with the book, or you get the book for him to hold. Yeah, there it is. So I mean, it's nice to see that there are options for the collectors that don't want to spend that much on One Punch Man figures that cost $80 to $90. I mean,
Check them out.
yeah, you definitely need to replace that McFarlane Saitama. I remember you bought that and you ranted in that video. I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, he he let McFarlane jip him. I can't let that
That's
happen.
what you did. That's what you did. You did yourself an injustice. Come on.
Well, I already had the Figma one, so I figured I wanted to see this updated articulation we was using. So that's all.
We'll have to throw quotations around updated articulation. But it seems like more
uh, where did you
characters.
find where did you find your Punisher?
The
The
Marvel
writer
Legends
series.
one.
Yeah.
I went into Target, I think, last
Oh,
week,
Target. Okay.
and
I was,
I looked to see if they had the because I figured maybe they didn't have it, and yeah, he was just hiding behind the Squirrel Girl. What's it
I
called?
figure I was looking in a place. I was looking in Walmart's, but I'll look now. I'll hopefully it'll pop up again at Target. So that Squirrel Girl popped up again. So he
Yeah,
should pop up at Target. So if he
yeah,
hasn't already,
it's
my
weird
my
because it's
distribution out here
oh good.
is crazy still. So
Yeah, it seems like uh the targets are getting like stuff in that should have been out, but is now where is it? Where's that? Yeah, I'm still keeping my eye on that. YouTube. Where? That's where I bought it from. The Omni store. And it's not like one of those like bootleg, like knockoff places from China because uh, when I checked the tracking, it seems like they're located in Texas. So that was a relief. That oh yeah, and they have these. I didn't think they were continuing these. That's the same people I think that did that Oroko Saki shredder, that third party shredder.
okay.
Um, there it is.
Yeah, the
Uh, why?
super shredder because that's super high price.
Um, why? They also have that Mafex Batman too, so they may have him cheaper than. Yay. Asylum. Yeah, there he is. So right now they're on sale. Oh, I forgot they did that Tom and Jerry. They did Tom and Jerry figures too.
Oh, it
Which
was him. Yeah, they did a Tom and Jerry a while back. It was them. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
brings up the question: can they do some third-party Jetsons figures? Because we need that desk with George and Mr. Spacely to yell at him. I mean, if they're able to let this slide, then they can definitely do some Jetsons figures. Because I will be on board for that because it seems like they're articulated enough, and you get yeah. I mean, might be on board for that. Is this from? What is this from? This isn't from Bleach, is it?
No, that's the Samurai X I was telling you about. That's
Ro-
Dyson.
yeah, Ronin Kenshin, Samurai X, Ronin Kenshin. It's got the same name. I think is Ronin Kenshin in Japan and Samurai X over here, or it could be the other way around. Either way, yeah.
It seems like soft goods are being implemented in this. And he seems to be. I mean, he can say crisscross applesauce, and
Yeah, it, it, it is soft goods. This guy did a review of it. I think it's Daredevil 19. He got the two. So yeah, it's a decent figure. It's like Figma and Mezco mixed into one.
but yeah, I'm gonna have to probably gonna have to run to the store tomorrow and have to get the white material for to redo that cape because I don't like these capes that look like this that have the weird like splits in it. See how it's got the splits here. So I will be taking these off and probably cutting those off after I review him. Because I mean, I gotta review him for Allende. That way he knows whether or not his I think he was like 59 after tax. I think, but I mean I mean that's I think this is as good as it's gonna get when it comes to Saitama figures. Because I mean, look that looks like Saitama. Um, I mean, they seem to have gotten the eyes right. Because I mean, whenever it looks like when it looks like this, it just looks kind of dumb because he's like staring over here instead of looking at the coupons. But I mean, here it looks alright. But I mean, yeah, and then you see these awful instructions. Look like it was made in some like I don't even know, like it was printed off from like a digital like 3D rendering program and then just stuck in the box. So I mean I think he'll hold up. I think, but at least it's better than paying however much the um
Are you
Figma
still
one is.
Amazon Japan?
Yes.
Uh, can you look up the RFK Kamen Rider Saber if they got them up? I need to look and see. Or Kamen Rider Saber, either. Okay, they do have them up.
Looks like 847 yen, which if we pull out our calculator here, $8.04.
All right. Is he pre-order? This you can't tell if he's pre-order.
Yeah, it looks like its
Pre-order.
release date is November 30th, 2020.
Okay.
What is this an actual figure or is this a
Yeah,
model kit?
No, it's a figure.
It
The
looks.
FK, the one I just did when I did Kamen Rider Valkyrie, the RFK figure.
I
That's what
don't
this.
think this may not be the same. This may not be the same figure. I don't think it's the same one. It looks like it's just a model kit. Hmm.
That may just be the. They did show them earlier, but that just may be the 3D.
Yeah, it looks like it's a color coded plastic model. So that might not have been what
Oh,
we're looking for. Um,
it should say RFK if that's the one I'm looking for.
oh man. Mezco Batman's got some competition now because Bandai is taking advantage of now Batman's got something to fight. Oh man, better watch out because big-headed Kamen Rider.
Wait, does the head light up?
It looks like it, yeah. Looks like the eyes
Oh,
light
that's
up.
cool. That's cool.
See,
The
Big
eyes.
Lips Batman can't even light up.
No, he doesn't need to. He got the lips.
You said it was the RFK. Let's see. Maybe he's.
Wait a
He
minute,
might
let me
be.
see.
Let's see what I'm looking here.
RKF, RKF,
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why he didn't show
RKF.
up. RK. Let's see.
I think it's
Okay, so he looks like this.
I think I saw it. Go back up.
Well, here. Um, that's it.
Uh, third one, right? Yeah, that one.
So RFK. Man, I'm kind of sold on that big-headed Kamen Rider. His eyes light up. He's got big eyes that light up, and Batman's got big lips that need chapstick. No, it just shows that they
It's
have
not. It
Valkyrie.
must, this is not must not be available yet for pre-order yet. The show's not even out. I'm just wondering. They probably
Mm,
a
it
couple
seems
days.
like they sell these on here, so it might.
Might not just be listed yet because the show's not even out yet. I was just wondering if they had it listed yet.
Oh man, look at that! They got it in that D amazing pose. I love that about D Amazing. Does not even matter what kind of figure it is from whatever it is, he still manages to put it in a rider kit. It could be a Figma Saitama and he'll still find a way to put it in a rider kit.
Yeah,
But it seems like uh,
they'll have it up eventually. I was just wondering if it was already up, but yeah.
no, this seems really similar to the Dangerous Zombie figure my friend has. I
Oh.
think it has the metal pins in here too. I wonder if it's from the same.
It's Bandai, so it should be. They make them all.
Oh, did you see that that link I sent you, Zorpox with the Gundam?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should send that to Grim. See how mad he gets over that.
Yeah, so man, he's a particular Gundam collector, yes. He just like us, he's nitpicking stuff.
I know, I just kind of, I don't know, sometimes he'll put up videos on that It's a Gunpla channel, um, because he has this series that he does called Take My Money, Bandai.
Yeah.
And yeah, he'll cover some of the newer kits that are coming out. And I just kind of thought it was funny that Bandai's selling this particular Gundam kit, and then they're also selling an expansion kit to that gives you the emergency pod. I was like, that's typical of Bandai.
Yeah,
Trying to sell
yeah.
you. It's like what they'll probably do with Captain Karen. They'll give you some of her effects, and then they'll put out an expansion where you get the rest of them. Good old Bandai. Um, but yeah, I've been watching stuff like that, and someone in Japan, I believe, put up a review of that Revoltech Deku, and I'll see if I can find that because I thought it was cool because they walked into the shop and this shop has it where it's just stacks of these Revoltech.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what. See, this is why there's no excuse for Mattel, Hasbro do not have our shelves stocked. When you I was watching another guy from Japan. When he walked into some of his toy stores, his shelves were stocked. Not one thing. There was nothing missing, no empty space between anything. And that's ridiculous.
I think it was this one here. Yeah, look. Was it this one? Yeah. It's a here. Look at this. What is
That's
this?
ridiculous. See, that's ridiculous. see, there's no excuses. That's my thing. Zorfox, if you want one, you can have that one. There's no more excuses. you got, there's no more excuses.
I'm not seeing it. What is it?
There,
It's so someone in Japan did a review of that Revoltech Deku, and they
Right.
showed like a little clip of them walking into the shop to get it, and there's just stacks. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's showing up on my screen thing, but
Yeah,
there, yeah, there's like stacks of Nendroids here. There's like Gundam kits here, and then there's stacks of these Revoltech Dekus. I'm like, man, Japan's got it good. You just walk into the shop and just
yeah.
give
I
them
saw
your
it's
yen,
supposed to, I saw it's supposed to be.
and then I throw it on my 200 yen card and get 200 yen off of it. But I
it's like
mean, like,
I was saying, like I watched this other guy's video. He walked in two, three different toy stores, and they were all the shelves were stocked. No space in between.
the let's see. Let's see if they have any videos. Well, this one's let's see. Look at that. Osaka's even got cheap hot toys. Man. It's like this is like Grimm's fantasy here. Just be able to walk into a store in Japan and just buy his Gundam kits. Doesn't have to worry about import tax or import shipping or anything like that. And I mean, just look at that.
All right, so let's all move to Japan. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Look at
Then
that.
one place you could get your 200. You could get more than two yen, 200 yen off.
I mean, that is just insane. Look, they
Yeah, it's
even
incredible.
sell, yeah, they sell body pillows in that shop too. It's just, you get your figures and your waifu too for your pillow. Look at that. You see that right there? That's Grimm's first toy he had was that little RX-78 Gundam right there. You saw that Gundam? It walked. Look at that. It walks by itself. How did they do that? It's magic. Man, that is
Well,
just.
only in Japan,
Look at
folks.
that.
Only in Japan.
Look, there you go. There's Grimm's Gundam right there. Big master grade kit right there. Um, and then people in Japan are probably like, we can't get Marvel Legends. We can't get this and that. We're like, we can't even get this stuff. Let's trade. You can come here with our awful distribution and we'll go up there where we can get statues and stuff like that for reasonable prices. And that is just makes me jealous. Japan got it good. They got it good. I mean, yeah, these are just statues, but I mean, like that just shows that, there are statue shops and there are shops that sell more than that. There's probably just shops that are just meant for, the Figma, Figuarts, Reveltech. Um,
And when you showed that Deku,
oh my, did
people
you see that?
listening,
Look at that. You
which
get
one?
all the Sailor Scouts and Tuxedo Mask in Lego form. Well, it's not real Lego, but if you wanted them in Lego form, you can get that whole set for 2,980 yen, which if we go to the calculator, we can see that that cost is. Hold on, we're crunching the numbers right now. $28.28.
Hmm.
You don't even get that many minifigures in a set anyway, so I think Japan's giving you, or maybe you actually get
And
5 of those. Hmm. Actually, that might not even be the right price. Look at that. You could even you get your rim and your ram. Man, that's
and I was saying when you showed that picture, I mean the video of when he walked in, is the Deku's on the shelf. You didn't see just two on the shelf. You saw a whole bunch of them.
yep.
You didn't just see two.
And then here you see more of Grimm's Gundams right there. And Zorpox, you gotta show him this. Feel like this is what you could get
Um,
shipped to Japan.
believe me, guys, I don't have to show him that because he and I had conversations before to go Japan and just buy everything and come back. So showing him that wouldn't be anything new. He has his plan. Believe me, he has his plan.
Well, if he does, he can grab me a Revoltech Deku and he can grab again a Common Rider RKF or RFK.
Oh, wait, stop. That statue on the left.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll buy that.
because it says 5,800 yen. I don't even know what character that is, but
Do you even care? You see that statue?
no, I'm more concerned with the Hatsune Miku over here. I don't know. I mean, I guess it seems like it's more of a like the statues and stuff seem to be more. I mean, of course they'd be cheaper there because that's where they're made, but it just seems like you get more for your money than you do here. Seems like that's one of the issues. I don't even know what I'm watching right now.
You know what? We should watch. You know, you guys gave me an invite. We should watch the Japanese Spider-Man, some clips or something now, and bring it home.
I don't even know what this commercial is. It just says DX. Is this like a Super
There,
Sentai?
yeah, for the
Yeah,
DX line, for the giant robos for the DX line. Yeah.
I want that spaceship. Pretty sure that was a New Japan advertisement on the that was stuck on the side of the building, which is kind of cool. We don't even get that. We just get our awful wrestling. Oh, see, like it seems like look at that. All of these here seem to be different, like stores located here, like 3F. Is there secondhand figures? Like it seems like it's all set up. Man, that's cool. So for Zorpox, he would go to 3F because he wants his secondhand figures and his trading figures. And then I would go. Grim would go to the. I can't even see what's 5F to get his Gundams, and I would go to the one that has the action figures. And Andy would ask someone where the Kamen Rider figures are. So let me see what is over here. What am I? What? I'll put this here so you guys can watch this.
That truck that turned off Texas Roosevelt Highway.
I don't know. I'm doing my thing. I don't know what the issue is. Oh, okay. So these here are. I think I watched the Anime Man. He did a review on some of these bags here. These are like kind of grab bags, but they have them set up that depending on your mood is what bag you would get. Like they have New Year's ones, and then they have like kind of I don't remember if they what were they called, like depression bags or like sadness bags that had like broken like little figures and stuff in it just to make you depressed. And then they have like some of these, so I mean that's kind of cool though. We don't really have stuff like that here. It's like grab bags and stuff like that. It's usually just crap on the inside of it. So these are some old commercials. Tell like how horrible the quality is of the commercial. Oh yeah, see look, Zorbox, keep your eyes out. Maybe we'll find you another statue that you like. Why does it look like this Miku is like pointing out this statue to someone who's walking by? Can I can I interest you in this statue here? She's a
Yeah.
very nice. She's a very nice woman. She'll keep you company. She's only 800 yen. That's like your convince you to buy something, Miku. I don't know. I mean, this is just it's just crazy that. Look, there's Cammy. Look right there. There's Figmas right there. I'm pretty sure that's a Figma right there. These are Kotobukiya statues up here. That's a Kotobukiya statue. But it seems like there's a mix of stuff in here.
I see a Figma on the bottom too.
Um, oh yeah, these are all. Oh yeah, there's that one there. It seems like these are all Nindroids. I don't know what Figma that is. No. And then one of the things that they like to do with some of these Figmas is that they will have like some of the shops, like I guess like the supermarkets or whatever, like shops, will have raffles, and sometimes you can win Figmas that are only exclusive to that raffle. I'm like, I kind of, it's like we don't get stuff like that here. That's like luxuries. It's like it's like gambling, but
You
fair.
can you can imagine if groceries started to do this all over the world, they raffling off figures. I don't think they will have any problems for customers, you know. I know we need to eat, but I think collectors will be like outside the groceries every day.
Man. Yeah, it's like they started selling these statues at Walmart. These particular ones that I've seen. Um,
Aqua machine, cool. Look at that. That have to be Power Rangers or something.
that looks like some sort of Super Sentai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's live man. Yeah, live man.
And we're watching it transform before our eyes.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to fight the kaiju of the week. Wow. It's like, for these people, it's like casually, stopping in. For us, it'd be like we take in every moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Just being there for hours and hours. I feel like it's closing time, but I don't want to leave. Zorfox would be like, but I don't want to take my eyes off that statue. I want it.
Yeah, I'll just buy it. I'll just buy it.
He'd
And
be like, do you have...
it's what time they're going in the store, like in the evening. They don't have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning just to go find the figure.
True.
Yeah,
It's
it's true.
ridiculous.
It's like, look, it's nighttime and these shops are still open. It's like Japan just doesn't want to sleep, which I don't mind because that means I could wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning in Japan and get a Figma. I'll be okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Like, it seems like you can get these import figures any time of the day.
You know, it'd be cool. You know, you can't sleep, you have insomnia. It's like, you know what, I'll just go down to the nearby anime store, probably just a block away, and you buy yourself a Gundam or a Figma, and you walk back to your apartment and then you fall asleep. That's all you needed.
I don't know. I think I'd have a hard time in here trying to decide which Figma I wanted. Oh yeah, they have these at Think Geek, I think. these little Gundam capsule machines. But I mean, I think it's like $5 here or something like that, like some ridiculous thing. Just like, yeah, no one's gonna spend that much for a little capsule Gundam. I think they'd rather just buy the kit that they could put together. She's looking like a certain character in there, but we'll let that slide.
Hey,
This is
you
cool.
guys saw the lineup we getting for this new Stiltman builder figure?
There's a Stiltman build. What? Wait a minute, I didn't see that.
What?
No.
Nah, Andy, come on, man. They were teasing Stiltman some weeks ago.
What was
So
it? Venom? Because
yeah,
I didn't the Venom stuff. I was like, I don't care. So maybe I
no, not,
checked out
no,
with Legends. I didn't.
no. This have nothing to do with the riddles. I think when they were revealing the Sentinel, they Dwight or one of those guys, they showed a piece of Stiltman, and everybody well speculated that it would be Stiltman, and we have a wave coming up with Stiltman. They said it might be the beginning of next year or late this year. But you're getting Frogman. They had this guy Rectangular. He had the whole list of characters that coming out. They said he will be the tallest builder figure they did so far. So I'm really interested in seeing how they're gonna package that figure.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to check out on Marvel because I'm waiting for the Storm and that Storm 2-pack to come out, and they showed that Venom wave. I was
Yeah,
like, so I don't,
the
and I'm
only
waiting for that. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to come out. But some people already have it for some reason.
Yeah, you guys buying the Rogue and Pyro 2-pack.
no, I'm
Yeah.
waiting for this rogue. I'm waiting for this rogue.
Because
I need the Jim Lee rogue. I need this rogue right here. This one. This is what we should have gotten in that 2-pack, and I would have considered buying it. I know they gave us that whack whatever rogue.
if you scroll up, you'll see the piece in his hand. Yeah.
That's his leg?
Yeah, I think there's a appendage or something.
Hmm.
Might be a leg.
So does it actually?
That is it. We don't know yet.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I would have preferred the 90s rogue. So did you jump on that diva when she was 30 on Amazon?
Nah. I had some other stuff to get, other figures. I mean, if it's something I really wanted, I'd jump on her. But by the time I went and checked, thanks for the heads up. By the time I went and checked, I think she was back to 60.
Ah, she went up. What the hell? She was like 59 and now she's like 60.
All right, guys. I just want to give you guys a spoiler alert, and this is a spoiler alert for anybody that's listening. Roman Reigns is officially a Paul Heyman guy.
He's a what?
He's a Paul Heyman guy.
Oh.
Signed with Paul Heyman. Yeah.
You said he's a pro-human guy. It's like, well, that's how Vince wants him to look, but man, um, yeah, I almost got that Widowmaker on here, but I knew that if I was patient enough, I'd find her. Instead of 52, I only got her for 23. So we are on the roll of finding cheap Figmas.
We're
Um,
talking about the body diva, right?
yeah, she should be here, I think, tomorrow or Tuesday, even though it showed October 10th.
Okay.
And yes, I will. There is one thing that I need to attack that figure for.
Yeah, I was watching that. You see that figure that just showed there with the bow and arrow? I think it's a Dota 2 character. She's green. Just past her there. Scroll back up. Right there. Stop, stop. Right below.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I'd take a chance at that, but she really expensive right now. I like her
uh,
design.
I don't know why they never did any League characters, because they ever did a Jinx or they ever did an Alkali, I'd buy that. Because I mean, you can't tell me those KDA designs wouldn't look good as figures, like especially with Figma. I mean, you could stick them in. Just they're calling to be made into figures. But I mean, there is one issue with this diva. Uh, I think you can clearly see it in this picture here. She is missing a particular component to her character, and it must be invisible because I don't see it in here. Where is the mecha? No mecha. What is this? And Hasbro couldn't have even been bothered to have made one for us. Come on, man. Like, what is up with these, Oh, so more of those Jazzwares Fortnite figures got put out. And,
Did pick up that rune. I did get him
which ones? Let
rune. I think that's his,
me see. Which one is. That's one of the Jazzware ones?
yeah.
Hmm.
I got him to go. He can whenever I get a new Kamen Rider or Sentai figure because he looks like a monster. It's one of the a monster of the week. So I got him for that.
Oh, yeah, I've
Rune.
seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Right.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Him. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen him. Um, oh man, they getting real creative here. I tell you,
The,
they getting real creative. Like you see, Zora Fox, this is calling to you.
Um, no, no, no. The,
Wow.
the all right. So there's two in particular that I really want. Is Wildcard
Look,
and Drift number two. I think it's the Drift with the long coat and the skateboard.
oh, how are you gonna pass up that face? Look at that face.
Uh, gosh.
Um, so I don't know if he goes on clearance, maybe I'll find a place for him. But this is one of this one here. This is the better of the two. All right. So if you remember our good banana friend Peely, apparently this is supposed to be like an apocalyptic thing. So he got blended up into a smoothie. So now
Oh my goodness.
so now he's that little he's this little container of banana smoothie that has a face, and he's got a robotic body now. Look, he even has a 1,000-yard stare just on a smoothie container. Oh man, you can't tell me that this is not a figure of the year candidate. All right, this is great. Like look at his face. Look, he looks so scared with his mechanical body going on here. I just think it's funny that they put his little face on a smoothie container and managed to make a robot body for him.
Okay, guys, spoiler alert: Roman Reigns is the new Universal Champion. Just saying.
So is
Say
he a
what?
heel or is he a face?
Um, you could tell these days. All I know is he in league with Paul Heyman.
So he's
So what?
not part of
He's
that.
a heel.
He just he just beat the Fiend.
Yeah, he nailed the Fiend in his nuts, and then he speared Braun Strowman,
Who
and
did
so
he pin though?
Braun.
Okay. So it's not as bad because technically the Fiend didn't take the pin, so he lost a little bit, but he didn't lose as much as Braun did in terms of a push. Um, look, I mean that's our reaction right there. I mean, look that that that, that sums it up. Um,
Yeah.
that sums up tonight's pay-per-view right there. You know what? I'm kind of sold on this figure now. I know I have them pre-smoothie form, but I mean these. Look how happy that little smoothie container is. Like, oh man, you can't tell me you're not invested in this figure. Like,
I
man,
saw
that
what
is.
you, I saw what you did there. Pre-smoothie form. That's very clever.
Yeah, I mean it's. Now I'm sold on this. Little smoothie. I'm really sold on this. The first time I saw this on here, I had no idea what it was. And then I saw the Nana Nana and I was like, oh, they turned him into a smoothie. He, that's why he looks so scared. That's why he comes in the box when you buy him and he's so scared he has that face because he knew he was gonna end up in the blender. But he's happy now because he's got a better body. He's got the I don't even know you would call it what a B800.
Yeah.
So he's the Naninator. Yeah, yeah. That's because that's what it looks like here. Can imagine you give him that face right there, and you put him with Arnold. Yeah, that's a solid. Because I know. So it seems like there's more figures coming out, and I don't know if this is what series are we on. I think series 4, maybe, of the Legendary series. I like how at first I wasn't a huge fan of these, and now I'm invested in these figures. I'm telling you.
They just need to fix that hand situation. Just do
Yeah,
hands. Don't use the articulation hands. They need to stop that.
I mean they are really cool. I just don't. Yeah, see, look, you see, he's scared in this picture. Look, he's scared because he knew he was gonna end up in the blender, and that's what happens when You give life to a banana. I'm trying to think of what that line was because they showed them at a toy fair, but I can't remember what he think because there was one that I was sold on because they're doing another female figure. I just can't remember what this is, but they are doing weapons packs for them now too, which I think is cool. And they're doing different ones, like you can get these for and those for. And this one actually shoots arrows. Come on, you telling me they couldn't have given Scarlet's crossbow a firing function? Come on, Hasbro, don't be lazy. Jazzer's beating you. They doing wrestling figures and other. What is that? Whoa! Look at that. They got they made Big Willie or King Willie. That's what his name was from Predator 2. It looks like he fought the Predator and he won. Look, he took his mask. That's right. King Willie won. You know what he did? He beat him with a plunger grappling gun.
112. I think that is a Hasbro action figure, you know. That's like a Black Series.
No, but he's got the. I don't know. He's got the Yautja face though.
Yeah, he does.
Wait, he
But
has
why they
sunglasses.
would? But then again, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, I think that is a Black Series figure.
It is.
That
Okay.
somebody just put up a review. Yeah, I think yeah.
I don't know who he is, but I want him now because he looks like a Yautja. He looked like he like skinned. He like took the dreads in the forehead of the Yautja and took his teeth and robbed him. It's like a Yautja poacher or something. I don't even. I'm real curious on that. I have no idea who the character is, but I'm sold on that design. Uh,
Ian, do you remember his name?
No, trying to see if I can see it. Who put up
yeah. See, so far we've only seen Fish Stick, the P1000, and Zorpox's favorite so far, the dog, the doggo. This is one I'm waiting on, which I can't remember what her name was. Ghoul Trooper, that's what her name is. And she looks like it looks like they took some real inspiration from Johnny from Karate Kid with like the skeleton makeup. Um,
Johnny?
yeah,
I don't really remember that movie too well. So. Ooh, he was the Cobra Kai dude, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you though, that they should have given us that face. He's like staring you down, and then look at him. He's so happy. He's such a happy little smoothie because he got a new body. It seems like the fish stick one isn't really selling at my Walmart, or at least these aren't selling as fast as like everything else is selling. But I mean, I'm just waiting for this wave now because it seems like they're putting him in two waves instead of just that one. But I mean, I'm waiting on this Ghoul Trooper because she seems like one that you could use as like goons or something like that. I don't really know. Oh, he's a peely milkshake. He's not a smoothie. He's a banana milkshake.
Uh, oh yeah, guys. The wave I was telling you about with the stilt man. So apparently you're getting Miles Morales, Peter B. Parker. You're getting a movie Spider Gwen, Prowler, Frogman, and a Hand Ninja.
Okay, so here's my
Here
thing.
we go.
Is
Here we go. That hand ninja is
is
gonna be the hardest to find. You're gonna just like the Cobra Trooper. You're gonna see one person with 15 of them before they're even in the stores. Oh my goodness.
my question is Gwen, are we getting single jointed elbows for Gwen or are we getting double jointed elbows for
That is
Gwen?
it. Not sure. I just got a list of the characters that they
Hmm.
produced.
Better
So
see
it's
some I better see some butterfly joints.
yeah. So
Or I'm gonna
apparently, I think it's a movie Miles, Peter B. Parker, movie Spider Gwen, probably a movie Prowler, Frogman from the comics, and Hand Ninja. And I thought they would have put the Hand Ninja as a army builder, like what they did the Hydra Trooper. You guys remember for $15?
Yeah.
I thought they would have do that instead, but you'll see.
hmm.
Yeah. See, oh my goodness. Oh man. Well,
um
maybe when that comes out, maybe I'll be able to find a Cobra Trooper then,
Yeah.
because everybody will be worried about the hand ninjas, and maybe I can find a trooper then.
so what are the two figures that you're sold on from this Jazzwares series? Zerpox?
um, Drift 2 and this guy
Wow.
Wildcard. Yeah. And
I know.
guys, that's the thing, guys. You must never. We have a saying here in our country. Say must you don't stick. Or in other words, don't freeze, don't stick. I saw that wild card for 13 US and didn't buy it
Yeah.
because why? I wanted my third party Transformers, which I'm not ashamed of, by the way, but I can't get the wild card right now, so lesson learned.
Um,
Buy it when you had the chance.
might maybe I'll review this Eternal Voyager.
Wood, Woodman's got a new video up too. I gotta watch that.
Okay. What he has up?
I said Woodman's got a new video up.
What he did?
The history of G.I. Joe. I think part two of his.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have this Raven. He's pretty cool. I saw this one. Sent Zorpox a
Yeah.
picture. Told
Yeah.
him that I told him to show Grim that it's the best Gundam ever.
Uh,
Chicken Gundam.
This Valkyrie, I definitely recommend getting her. She's a really cool figure, and probably goes to show how a line should be done because she has all the same articulation as everyone else in this series has gotten, and yet we can't even get that on other $20 figures. So, um, I think so far I have. This is the more recent one, the Eternal Voyager. I have Raven. Um, got Valkyrie. This abstract is cool if you're into graffiti art. Um, I haven't gotten him. He interested me. Leviathan, I didn't get him either. Which I regret because he's an astronaut, and I gotta. When it comes to some space characters, I gotta pull the trigger on it. Um, of course, I had to get Peely. I had to get him in his 1,000-yard stare self. The Jonesy's okay. People used him as Duke. Alright, if you're into that.
Yep.
I didn't get any of the Skull Troopers, which I think they might have done another Skull Trooper just in wheat instead of the purple, but I may be wrong. Not, I'll have to see. I did get Wildcard though, but I repainted one of the masks. Let's see. I didn't get this Ragnarok yet, which, I mean, you could get the McFarlane one, he'll be taller, but he's cool looking, I guess. Kind of want to try to see if they have more of those skeleton ones, because that's kind of one of those ones you could get to use as goons. Like, you get maybe 2, maybe 3. This hybrid, I have him. I recommend getting him. He's pretty cool, like a monster of the week character. I still haven't gotten Dyer. There's that alternation figures that Zorpox is curious about.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of like that. It's a chameleon with a gun and an umbrella. I mean, some of these are really cool. Like, I wish they would just expand on these more and get more uniquely designed characters in there, because that's why I like these figures.
Yo, it's $200 I seen there.
Yes, you did. I'm telling you, it's, if it has his likeness, it's somehow jumped up in price, which makes no sense at all. Do not understand why that is. Oh, there's Barf. Cool. There's Barf. Let's see. Don't. Well, we could look at Barf real quick. Spaceballs. Looking alright. Looking alright.
Mark.
I can't help it. Whenever I see that dot, I just think of John Candy and Spaceballs.
Yeah.
I know Zorpok's gonna yell at me.
Oh, me? No. No, I'm gonna buy it anyway. She's in my collection. She's on the list.
Are these all the same price as that cable?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's another. That cable is not even. It's a good figure, but it ain't worth 25. I don't know why it's $4, $5 more than a regular Marvel Legends. That's I don't know.
Yeah, I still haven't reviewed him. Or wait, actually no, I did review him. I just haven't finished the review that I did on him in terms of editing it. He's okay. He kind of has some issues holding that big ass Chris Vector, and the cloak thing gets in the way sometimes.
That thing is annoying. Yeah.
So you kind of gotta take that off. She's alright though. And then I think the only other thing that I'm interested in from this is this two pack, is the Negasonic and the Deadpool 2 pack.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I will have to get a couple of those because although I hate the Fox movies, the figures aren't that bad. I have the Nightcrawler, the Juggernaut, the Jean. The Jean is the worst figure I think they ever made when she was the Dark Phoenix. And I said, okay, so already what, three in, and the Hugh Jackman Wolverine looks good. Picking up the Domino, and I may get the Deadpool if I get him at a good price, and I'll have a little Fox shelf right
I
there.
mean, that unicorn it's a cool prop. But these guns, what are these? These are not.
Those are
Those are
just
not. Yeah,
repainted of those pistols they gave what's his name Von Rog or whatever what his name was in the Marvel
Oh, Young Rug, yeah,
yeah
it's
those
like
those are just those repainted. Goodness,
wait, A&D, you pick up that figure?
I army built him because I think I use this I use them as a Kree soldier.
Okay,
I got four of
okay.
them for Kree soldiers. So
Oh, I thought you meant the Deadpool. I was like,
What
what you got for?
you guys picking up
no,
Spy Master?
say what? Say that again.
You guys picking up Spy Master?
Oh, I did. I got him. I just because I knew who he was. Like some of those villains, I'll get because I know who they were in the comics. Most of them, I
Okay.
remember.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of sold on this 2 pack. It just
I got that
depends.
yeah, like the Gray Gargoyle. I got him because I knew who
Yeah.
he. Was.
I guess it
Yeah, yeah.
just
I remember him from Iron Man, the Iron Man cartoon in
Yeah,
the 90s. Yeah.
I guess it just depends on if we ever see them down here.
Oh, yeah. Another thing too, I have to pick up the Kingpin. Definitely get the Kingpin.
Oh, okay. So something I figured out with these Figma Overwatch figures is that if you see a Nendroid version of a particular, if you see the Nendroid figure first, then it means that they're gonna eventually make it into an actual like regular sized Figma figure, because they did it with Tracer and we got a Tracer figure. They did it with McCree, we got it with McCree. Um, I think they did it with Genji and we got a Genji. So it we may get an Ash. I mean, if we get Ash, then I'll pick her up. I know Stratton's he's still waiting on that Doomfist figure. He is contempt on that Doomfist. But yeah, I think we're gonna, because they showed a Figma Soldier 76, but I already have the Hasbro one, so I don't need that. If they do a Sombra, I'll pick her up too because I need to replace that Hasbro one that we got. And yeah. Also the Spike and the Vicious are down in price right now. So they're going lower and lower in price. So if you haven't jumped on them, I'd recommend jumping on them because we are definitely not getting that Faye Valentine.
Hmm.
because I mean it's been since I want to say November of last year that we saw that Fae, and it's almost September, and we still haven't heard anything on a release date, anything on the box, anything like that. We haven't seen, so I think Strident might be onto something when he said that people weren't really into this. Which it's a shame because Cowboy Bebop is a fantastic anime, and I mean to get some pretty cool and really nicely articulated figures of some of these characters is just cool. It's just a shame that we're again not getting a complete team finished. Because I mean, it's been what was I'm sure you can think of a team that Bandai's done for an anime that they haven't finished.
Yeah. The only thing they're interested in completing team wise is Avengers.
I just wanted a complete Bebop team. Like I
I
wanted
think
to.
they completed Power Rangers too, to be fair. The Power Rangers, yeah, they did.
I think wasn't they
Hold
didn't
up,
really do it for Naruto, did they?
No.
guys. I gotta go open the garage for my nephew. So you guys can keep going. I won't. You won't hear me for a while. All right.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, I was really excited to see how they were gonna do Ed and Ein and see how they were gonna do Jet. Because I mean, those were the only other characters they would have really had to have done, and then I would have been good. Had they done a Julia, I would have been okay with that too. Um, but yeah, I need to. This Vicious, he's right now he's on the list. He's just not a
That's
big
a priority, yeah.
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, he does look mean. I mean, he looks good.
Well, he's supposed to look mean because I guess if your name is Vicious, he's supposed to look
So
vicious.
vicious. Oh yeah, that reminds me, let me also show you another figure that we were supposed to get from this line that they showed that we aren't getting. Let me see. Where is that? Don't know if it's in here or not, but there was one. I'll see if I can find it. But I mean, come on, Bandai. Like, you had me in the palm of your hand with this. Like, it just frustrates me because you could tell how much work was put into that figure, and then for it to not
Yeah, but
see.
how long ago they showed that off?
I want to say Tokyo. Let's see. That was November 21st of 2019.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the other figure they showed at Toy Fair with this. I still haven't gotten that Blanca yet. Should probably jump on that soon. It was you know what? It was the same time they showed that Birds of Prey Harley.
Okay.
Yeah, it was around the same time they did that. Let's see. Let's see. Why I can't. Why? They showed two of them.
Was that you looking
Yeah,
for?
there it is. I found it. That's what it was. It was supposed to be called the Real Folk Blues version of him, where he had the
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
So they
Yeah.
showed
He just showed the Faye Valentine, and that figure looks awesome though.
her all the way back November 21st of last year, and they still haven't said anything about it. Where I can't find that spike. It's
They had him in a trench coat too.
yeah, they I don't know why I can't find it. There he is. We were supposed to get this too. We were supposed to get this figure, and we never got it.
Oh, hmm.
And I was looking forward to this because he had the faceplate and he had the trench coat and he had the blood running down his face, and that would have made for really cool pictures. It's just I don't understand why
What's
Bandai
going-
has,
I don't
huh?
know what's going on with figure arts. Why they keep dropping lines? Like it's like soon they're just gonna be down to this Dragon Ball and Kamen Rider. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them.
No, I don't understand why they have this mentality that if a whole bunch of people don't buy it, then that means that it automatically sucks and that they should stop making them. Because clearly there's clearly a fan base for it. I mean, Cowboys Bebop been out for 20 something years now, I think, and it's still popular. I mean, the DVDs are extremely hard to find. The merchandise it sells, so I don't get why. And then look at this Faye Valentine. Like, why? Like
Well,
that.
they did this to me with the Sentai figures when they were doing Sentai figures. They had shown uh Leo and what's her name? Well, anyway, they're It was I had put it on my Instagram, but it was because it's my favorite design from any kind of Sentai Tokusatsu. But they had shown the those two figures. They had them like they were showing them, but then they never got released, and then they canceled the Sentai line of figure arts. So it's like they always do this. I don't know why they do that. Like they show they have Faye, they have her ready, but like they probably not even gonna release her. From what they haven't said nothing. Hey, what was her name?
Oh yeah, and another line Bandai will never get rid of is Gundam.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. So is Kamen Rider, Dragon Ball Z, Gundam.
yeah,
And anything Marvel doing, yeah, they will support that like 100%.
yeah. You see,
Like,
now I'm worried about the. I'll be worried about that Wonder Woman coming out. We'll see if they do any figures for this Batman. We'll see if they do that figure for the Robert Pattinson's Batman. We'll see if they do that. You probably won't.
it's
I
like,
was talking to Grim the other day concerning that, and he will be game. He told me he will be interested to see if Mezco will do a Robert Pattinson Batman.
Yeah, that that's who probably will do it though. They will probably do it.
it's just frustrating because had they done this, Faye, we would have been halfway done with the team. We would have been halfway done. Like, all they had to do was just give us the other three members, and then they could have pulled the plug, and I would have been happy. But no, they want to pull this BS where they only want to release two figures in a line, and then you know cancel it automatically. Just like, what? Why? Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
That's my frustration. Street Fighter line with them.
Like, if you're not gonna make everyone, then just give someone else the license so that they can just make it themselves. Um, but did anyone pick up any new figures? And I should have asked like way earlier, but I didn't get a chance to ask.
I did the two I showed you, and I did get finally did manage to pick up one of the He-Man figures. I did get Evil Lyn, the
The Mattel one,
with
the
the new,
retro one.
yeah, the retro Evil Lyn with the. It has better articulation than that Battle Cat, but it's. I mean the what they did with the articulation is pretty cool, but I just
Hmm.
know that Tila is hard to. Her and Tila are hard to find. So this myth about female action figures don't sell. I think it's that's we need to stop saying that because those are the two that's everywhere I go. Those are the two that are sold out the most. Tila and Evil Lyn.
So, um, so you were able to get Evelyn and Antila?
No, this Evil Lyn.
Oh, just Evelyn. Okay, that's still
Saying
cool though.
the Tila and Evil Lyn are the ones that seem to be hardest to find.
I don't know. I couldn't jump on them. And then I tried to find maybe a Motu Classic He-Man, but that
Good luck with her.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should yeah, I should just wait until they do another He-Man and then I'll pick it up.
Is the Mattel doing something with a updated, like more updated with the He-Man stuff, or is that somebody else doing that? The
No, it was Mattel. Pixel Dan did the PowerCon coverage and they teased it.
oh
So the more mature He-Man series we getting on Netflix, they're going
oh
to make 7-inch figures of those guys, and it will cost around $20.
okay
So they say they should be released like late next year, like around October
yeah
or something like that.
okay.
Mm.
I'm really excited for those to see what they will look like.
That's what I want to see. I want to see the designs first. Of,
Yeah.
do design wise.
But for these origin figures, these are 5.5. I just want the two main guys and their steeds, and I good
Yeah.
until I see what the Netflix ones look like.
So did you pick up anything new, Zorpox?
Yeah, yeah, I have some stuff coming in, but because of the whole pandemic, it'll take a while to reach. Um, help Grim pick up some stuff too, so he has some Gundam stuff coming in.
Oh yeah. Because ODC just did a live of it, the live stream of it. I do have those that skeleton. I was able to get this the skeleton, the three guys, because the three guys and the girl, the lady, they were sold out as soon as I was just waiting to get paid because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick them up, but I didn't see I needed
Yeah,
to get
they
paid.
yeah,
And as
they
soon as
sold
they went
out.
up, they sold out, so I was able to get the three. But I was like, dang. So I hope they restock, or I know Big Bad Slow Store is still don't have theirs in stock, so maybe I can get her through them if they ever get theirs in stock.
Yeah, they'll most likely restock the girl and they'll probably restock the bundle too.
Yeah, yeah, but I got
Um
they're supposed to be coming tomorrow, so I'll have them tomorrow.
I was gonna get either that pack or the 3-pack with the girls, but then I passed on that and just ordered the Saitama instead because I figured I'd have.
Mhm.
Um, it's because for right now I'm on a big superhero and I just like I don't know, it's weird. I'm like picking up a whole bunch of like hero characters and stuff right now. Um, but I think for me, I finally got the what's her name? Zoria Bliss, from the Rise of Skywalker. I don't know who she is. I don't know who her character is, but I do know what a badass design looks like, and she is really cool. She has a double ball in the neck, like figure
Oh,
arts.
oh, the what's the name? Zora Bliss. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did get her.
yeah. Then you can pop
Like,
her
I think
her
they
visor
did.
off.
Yeah, they didn't do her character justice in the movie. I hear, but I did like the design. But it's just like what they did with Captain Phasma. They had this character design, but they didn't do nothing with the character itself. So
Yeah, they didn't.
Um,
That just goes to show how that Star Wars trilogy went down.
yeah,
I mean, I don't mind because I could just give her a whole new backstory. I thought she's cool though. She looks more like her and the Rocketeer could
yeah.
exist in the same galaxy, so I think that's cool. I like her little kind of pirate uh, space pistols or shotguns, whatever those are. I think it's cool, and yeah, her design's kind of cool. I may sit down and review her. It's kind of one of the weird things that when Hasbro tries, they can actually make a pretty decent
I
female
mean,
figure with, you know,
that's the one thing that I'm kind of frustrated with them is the Black Series because it's so hard to find their. That's that's why I think I didn't want GI Joe to go 6 inch either because they're doing the same thing. Their figures are just so hard to find. Black Series and those are the two hardest things I've ever had to
yeah,
find.
I never saw her either, and then I looked on Amazon and she was like 14.25 or something, and I was like, okay, I'll pick her up, see how she is. And yeah, she's pretty cool. I will definitely a find something to have her do, and then of course I had to get Gina. You know,
Yeah, I did. What's that? Plo Koon. I did find him in GameStop, but I didn't want to go there. That was my last resort because I hadn't been seeing Black Series anywhere. So I did find him, but I'm still looking for Kid Fist though.
what I don't understand is I pre-ordered this figure back in July, and
Yeah,
it's
that,
it's almost September, and
that
it's still on pre-order.
that's ridiculous.
And I'm guessing Targets are just getting like older stock in too. Um, because they had everyone from that wave, and I thought maybe someone had found the Cara Dune and picked her up, and then I, like I said, I was scanning that uh Figma Widowmaker, and I saw the price. I threw her in the cart, and then I turned, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw that Cara Dune, and so I like pushed the car really quick to make sure that I knew what I saw, and I was like, "Oh man, it's Gina." And out loud, I was like, "Oh man, it's Gina. I gotta get Gina." So I put her in the cart, and I just kept going. I was like, "Man, screw you people. I don't care if you see a grown ass man get happy over a toy. I've been looking for months for her." You're like, if you don't love Gina Carano like that, then you. So yeah, as soon as I got home, I opened her up, and she's pretty cool. She's looking like Gina Carano, so that's cool.
Yeah, see the Black Series proves that Hasbro can do stuff. I don't. I just don't know. I think we got so they say there's like different teams working on these projects. They need to be they need to be like under one team that has distribution down and has the quality and the quality control, making sure everything's up to snuff. Where and some of these figures are get double joints, like the female figures, they need to be double jointed. Like this Baroness,
Um,
that would help her if she had double jointed elbows so much more.
so I don't know if you saw, but they put those Stefford Kukos back up, but yikes, 24.99 I think is not worth it
No,
for a figure that may snap at the torso at any time. So they did put up their pre-order for the um, what's it called? The Dark Knight Metal, I guess wave, whatever they're calling it.
mm.
And I don't know why, but I really like this. I don't like it that it's Batman, but I like this design.
Yeah, it does look nice. That's real.
Yeah,
That's real. Okay.
like that is a cool design for like a knight. Like take I like that it's not really an obvious. Well, I mean the ears are kind of small, so it doesn't really look like Batman. But I mean, if you took off some of these parts and
Yeah,
switched out some stuff, that could be like something that could exist for your Figma guts to fight. Like he looks like a straight like I don't know Netflix Castlevania or I don't even know. He just looks cool. I don't like how small the sword is, so I may try to if I decide to pick him up, and I probably will if I see him, I'll definitely change some things up on here, like get rid of some things and definitely give him a better sword. But I mean, this is a kind of cool design for just a knight. Like, not Batman, just a knight. It just looks cool. This Joker, I like this Joker. I'm not gonna lie. This is a this is a nice Joker as he's doing his little
That
psychotic ass dance there. But it's cool. You get the like I don't even know. This is like a Jack Nicholson
oh yeah,
long barreled revolver, and then he comes with the crowbar too. I don't know. I mean, I like that. I'm not gonna pre-order it though because
yeah.
it's gonna
Those
show
sales.
it's gonna show
I'll probably,
March
I'll probably,
2021 for that.
I'll probably get that Flash.
Yeah, this I'm sold on this Flash. He looks nice. Although, what is this? Why are you pulling a Hasbro? What is this?
No hand. Come on, yeah. That's another. He's got to do the. He's got to have. Oh man.
What is this? It looks like the Flash swapped hands with one of the Mattel women's figures.
Yeah.
Oh man, really? You couldn't have given him just an extra set of hands where he has the running hands? This is not Justice League Flash. This is the Flash.
Yeah.
Like the Flash that knows how to run Flash. Oh man, that's it's cool he's got butterfly joints, but man, really? Come on, man. You can't even give him the right. Yes, that size for you, McFarlane. Sigh. Um, so I guess he's actually doing Build-A-Figures now. Like actual figures, no more Batmobiles.
Huh.
He upgraded from Batmobiles to actual whole figures. And that figure looks like I don't know. Is that supposed to be Ares?
Yeah, that's the cross between Batman and Wonder Woman in the DC.
Hmm, I like it. I mean, could you use it as an Ares though?
Yeah, it could. It,
Yeah.
it's
Looks like yeah, you can use it as Ares, but I don't even know. Yeah, that's why I really didn't like the storyline because Scott Snyder, he's got to put everybody in armor. He's got this thing, or I think he's a big anime guy, so he puts all the heroes in like mech suits, and that was the thing that was killing it for me. So I'm not even sure who that is. That could be Ares, or it could be somebody in a mech suit.
no, it's actually
Zorbucks.
Batman. You know, it's Batman mixed with Ares or something like that.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I wouldn't be
it's pretty
surprised
less. Yeah.
I
with
mean, yeah, at least it's a cheaper Ares than the Storm
maybe more.
Collectibles
It
one.
may be more posable than the other builder figure we got with the Wonder Woman. Probably more posable.
Well, let's check on Storm Collectibles. See if they reasonably priced that Dark Side, which I don't
The
think they did.
Honda went up for pre-order, so
Yeah, boy. I'm just waiting patiently.
yeah.
Go get my Street Fighter on.
Oh no, what? Hmm.
104.
I get he's 10 inches tall, but is he really $104 worth of figure? I I do need a good dark side figure. Just can't.
Yeah, I need a good dark side too, but I'll have to wait and see if he drops.
I would wait until McFarlane does a dark side. At least you know it's affordable.
Yeah,
So just
if he ever gets to it,
if he
I'll get.
ever that is
Yeah,
that is the answer, Indy. If he ever gets there,
Will he ever get there though?
because dude, man, still in love with Batman.
uh,
Because this new line he come out with, McFarlane Gold, this new McFarlane Gold line.
yeah,
Guess what? The first figure he put out again,
Batman.
Batman.
Yep.
I mean, oh gosh, cheese.
Can do
Give us
this.
something.
It's like they only did this Bruce Lee in this pose. There's no like kicking poses or anything like that. I don't understand why. It is because clearly he has articulate. Oh, that's why. Not articulated. But you give him two different head sculpts. Storm, what is this? Almost had me sold on getting that. I would have been real pissed when I got it because I would have been like, he can't do kicks. See, this guy looks good, but $80 something though. Mm. We already know Bandai ain't doing a guile, so.
I do have the soda one, but and I do have that neck the costume where he's dressed as Charlie.
Yeah,
I have that one, but it would be nice to get a figure arts version.
if there's a feel to do it.
Um, these prices though. Can't do these prices. I mean, I can. I just won't.
I'd
I
get my
can't.
hands on some MK stuff. I'd get Raiden and Scorpion.
It's just you can't. These prices, you just can't. You can't support this stuff because if you do, then they'll think it's okay. Now, in my defense, this is actually kind of cool for Figma to do.
Oh,
So, yeah, they did little Sega consoles that are in scale with Figma's,
Yeah,
with
those
actual licensed games.
yeah, the people who do a lot of figure photography would love this. This will be right up their alley.
Like, see that looks kind of cool. So for me, I would wait until they did a Sony pack, just because I didn't grow up on any of the Sega consoles. Um, I think the only Nintendo console we had was the N64. So I think that was the first system I think that we got was the N64, and then I had gotten the PS2, I think, and then the PS4 now. So I mean, if they ever do a PlayStation pack, I mean they have me sold on that. Not for $54, unless it's coming with that TV and the stand. No. I mean, what is this? What is this? What is this price? BBTS, what is this? This is not $140 worth of a figure.
oh no, no, mm-mm.
No. I don't care if it's a DX version. It is not worth $140. Like, you see what I mean? You can't let this stuff slide. Look at this, $89.99. But if we go to Amazon, she's 40. She's half the price that she is on Amazon than she is on BBTS. Look at that. 40 right there. 40. 40. 90.
Hmm.
$69.99. And then if I go up here to, well, 30. 30. You see what I mean? I'm convinced BBTS straight jacks their prices up. I don't. Just like,
They
listen.
want 99 for
Yeah, for Uraka.
yeah.
She's not worth 99. I think Amazon Japan has her on pre-order for, I think, 70, maybe 80. I think. Um, I mean, as adorable as this face is, that is not a $100 face right there. It's just not. Um, so my question is, which I think would be answered here. Okay, never mind. My question was going to be, can you take this, like, can you pop this piece off and put the other faceplates on? But I think you should be able to. But if I remember right, I don't even think she wears this in the later seasons. But I mean, come on now, my Deku needs a Uraka to be awkward around. So, I mean, I want her, but as much as I want her, I can't support these insane prices. So I am putting my foot down. As adorable as that face is, I have to say no. I need to say no. Okay. So yeah, she's probably coming on Tuesday. Um, although, let me see. Actually, how long have we gone for? Yeah. This is the pretty sure that is, yeah, that's Cyberpunk. I don't know. The dude at GameStop was trying to get me to to pre-order
Oh.
the Cyberpunk thing, and I was like, nah. The only thing I want to do is just put down the $5 to so that I know that I have a secured copy of that Tony Hawk game in it case it sells out. Oh yeah, the I remember I saw this. I remember I saw this too. This year. It's worth watching. This right here. I gotta say though, I really like his animation style. Like it's just very clean. Funny. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
We will see
Yeah,
you next week.
yeah, bros. Later.
All right.
Cool.
Um, I could have swore. Yeah, so what this dude did was so he recreated the scene with so they so basically he did this and then he managed to incorporate his own characters into this as well. See, like these are his own character. Yeah, like these are the kit bashed like he used kit bashed Figma parts to make them. Um but yeah, these are like the kind of things that the kind of animations that he puts out. But I mean, he does like reviews too, but I mean they're very very clean animations. I'm trying to find the where what figure was it? Hmm, don't see where that where is video at? It might be in the animation. Uh, it might be in here because he did do one where it was the um something about like it was a scene from one of the other I think it was from a movie or something, but he replaced it with anime girls. I like how Andy, you still there? Andy? Hmm. Hmm. For some reason, um, I never, I never got her. I guess maybe because I wasn't collecting import figures, or actually, I don't even think I was collecting figures at the time that she came out. And yeah, she goes for a lot now. I'm like, oh man, it's like Figma could easily, you know, make money off of it. They just re-released it. But, yeah,
Another, I think it was a couple years back, they had re-released the Ryoko from Kill la Kill.
yeah,
But that one sold out, so yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's like some of these Figmas can be re-released because I mean, there's still, I mean, there's always going to be a market for anime. So, do you watch Just Some Guy?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to him. Well, no. I'm thinking of somebody else. But yeah, I do watch him, but I haven't. Has he been putting up videos lately? I haven't been.
Yeah. I think my favorite one is when he talked about the Watchmen. He did a whole video about how the Watchmen ruined the comic industry,
Okay.
and he brought up uh, Civil War, I think, and then um, he also brought up how X-Men, Avengers versus X-Men is another example on how it ruined the comic industry or the comic industry
Hmm.
because it seems like everyone wants to bite off of that thing. I actually own all of the Avengers versus X-Men, and I didn't even buy it on purpose. I bought it accidentally. I think that series came out probably around when I had my first job. I had a Kindle Fire that I would take to work, and I would just read the comics and stuff off of that. And I don't even know how this happened, but somehow I had it just in my back pocket, and we were like closing up, and as soon as I finished, I looked at my Kindle, and somehow I bought not only that entire series of Avengers versus X-Men, but I somehow bought uh, issue number one of the New Mutants, and then I bought an X-Men comic. And I was like, how is this? Like, I didn't even touch this, and I was like, oh, okay. So I bought all these comics, and I mean, the series was okay. I just was like, really? So everyone, so Cyclops, Colossus, Emma Frost, um, Magic, I think, and someone else got the Dark Phoenix, so they were the Phoenix Five, and I was like, really? We're really doing this, and then we're also making Cyclops an insane
Yeah, they
thing. I
they
was like,
really
really?
yeah they really tried to run over Cyclops' character.
I
Yeah,
was
they
like,
really
this is
did.
nothing like Cyclops. Like, this is not the Cyclops that I know. Oh man, this is just, this is just bad. Um, and then it seems like they might be getting rid of Kathleen Kennedy, I think, for Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
So I think, yeah, they might be getting rid of her, and then I think they're getting rid of Brie Larson too. Which I don't think that's a bad call to get rid of her, because I mean she could just go on YouTube and do her own thing. Oh yeah, his thing here with the Wonder Woman.
Burn this.
I'm sorry?
This must never be seen by anyone.
If you didn't like.
he said burn this, burn all of it. So that Wonder Woman cover. Oh man, yeah, oh man. And then they had this. Yeah, some of these are just he brings up some really really good points. Like I think the one was when they did that the this was, oh man, this was the best, I think. One that he did was this one. When he talked about this. Oh, I'm not even sharing the screen. Oh man. Well, and you gotta watch this. This is uh oh my god. I bet Stanley's rolling around in his grave. this this right here calls for that that Stan Lee meme that I think they got from Homecoming, where he's out the window. He, he yells out the window, "Don't make me come down there, you punks!" I could just see Stan Lee doing that. He's just like, "Don't make me come down there, you punks! You're ruining something I helped create." It's like, like I. It makes no sense. I don't like when I think of the X-Men, I don't think of them having like TikToks and cosplaying and stuff. I think of them as young adults trying to find He a said not gay sanctuary X-Men. because the world hates them for what they are. Like Man. I mean, that's always been the X-Men is, you have the X-Men team that, go out and, man. fight whatever needs to be fought and then come home and do their thing and then train and, um, help Professor X find more mutants so that they can train them. I mean, because that's, like he said, the X-Men is supposed to be a metaphor of the racial prejudice in the 60s, since that's when it was created in the 60s, and that's what was going on. I mean, clearly, it's like whoever is writing this stuff is not even willing to look at what came before it. It's just kind of, this is my, uh, my X-Men. This is what I imagine the X-Men are. And it's like, no, we've had the blueprint for the X-Men set for the past 60 years. We've had the blueprint. And it's like, why are you straying so far away from what's already been developed? Like, it makes no sense. It's okay. I mean, that's a understandable response for this. I mean, this is just, it is bad. Like, it is, it is bad. And Marvel wonders why their comic sales suck. This is the reason why their comic sales suck, because you put these kind of people in charge of writing stories for these comics, and they try to put all this shit that doesn't need to be put in it, and then people don't want to read it, and then Marvel loses money because of this. It's like this is the same thing that ruined Star Wars, because you had people that had no idea what they were doing, and so they put out The Force Awakens, which was an alright movie. Then they put out The Last Jedi, which I couldn't even finish that movie because of just how bad it was. Don't it's so like, it's like, okay, so Carrie Fisher passed away that when The Last Jedi was finished. And so when they put it out, the ship that Leia was in got attacked, and they blew a hole in it, and she flew out of it, and I was like, okay, so that's how you're gonna do your goodbye. No. She uses the Force and gets back in it, and I was like, so she has the Force now? We're now setting this up? Like, and then you had the Rise of Skywalker, which was them trying to save face and bring back, um, trying to take things from Return of the Jedi and A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, and trying to put it in there so that they could try to save face, but that failed in itself. And so it it's it's like George Lucas gave them ideas. He straight gave them ideas, and even though they didn't want him on working on these movies, they could have at least taken his ideas. I mean, without him, we wouldn't have Star Wars. I mean, he created this entire universe, or he's planted the seed for it, and you had all these other great people that did all the different novels. They did Knights of the Republic, they did the Clone Wars, they did the comics, and they helped grow Star Wars into what it is now. No, it goes, no, it goes, again, it goes to show you who is in charge, who they have. Well, I should say had, because the House of Mouse, the mouse has stepped in, and when the mouse steps in, it's game over for whoever has been losing them money. Um, so I mean, if she's out of a job, she's out of a job because she did this to herself. She didn't want to get the right people to work on these movies, so that's on her. That right there just sums up like it's like why do they keep doing this to the X-Men? Like I love the X-Men, and it's like this is the equivalent of watching, I don't even know, like just something. It's like watching your favorite action figure burn. It's like, and it's like they're holding you back as you're screaming in absolute terror as it just, oh man.